Why do I say stupid stuff? That is a question my parents have been asking me since the age of 3, and my wife has been asking me since we got married. Maybe you can relate to that. You kind of have an excuse. As a teenager, your mind is still kind of cooking. You're not fully developed yet as a human adult, so you can get away with it a little bit. But we say stupid stuff all the time. And sometimes we just can't help ourselves. We just want to say everything that's in our head. But most of the time, the thoughts that we have in our head aren't helpful to say out loud. You don't have to say everything that comes through your head. How we use words in the book of Proverbs is a big theme. And it should be a big theme for your life because how you use words is very, very important. Look at chapter 10, verses 10 through 13. It says, "Whoever winks the eye causes trouble, and a babbling fool will come to ruin. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. On the lips of him who has understanding, wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him who lacks sense." Whoa. This gets to the core of what wisdom really is, and this is what we've been talking about, wisdom. And what wisdom is saying the right thing at the right moment to the right person. There's 3 things: the right thing, the right moment, the right person. You have to have all 3 for it to be wise for you to say it to someone. I mean, we know this. The same goes for baking, like baking a cake. You have to have the ingredients, you have to have the heat, and you have to have the time. I mean, try making a cake with the wrong heat, with the right ingredients, and maybe the right time. You still won't get a good cake. And the same goes for wisdom. Wisdom is not as delicious as cake, but it is valuable for life. We may have a truthful thing to say, but is it the right time to say it? Am I saying it to the right person? And am I the right person to say that thing? What we say, when we say it, and how we say it are so very important. In Matthew chapter 12, verse 36, Jesus says this, that we will give an account to every careless word that we say. A careless word. We have to care behind our words. We have to have intentionality behind our words. We can't just throw stuff out there and hope that it lands. We have to prepare, we have to know what to say, and we have to know why we're saying what we're saying, and say it in a way that is helpful and loving to our friends. So are you guilty of saying stupid stuff? I know that I am. I say stupid stuff all the time. I don't always act in wisdom when I say these things. I say them at the wrong time to the wrong person. You can probably relate. This is why we can be so grateful that we have a gracious God who cares for us, who forgives our sins, and who sent his son to die, to pay for all the stupid stuff that we have ever said, all the hurtful things that we say, all the careless words that we have. All of those things are nailed to the cross. They don't have to define who we are anymore. If we believe in Jesus, we can walk in truth, we can walk in wisdom, and we can be careful with the words that we say because Jesus wants us to live wise lives. God has saved us so that we can act like the wise man in this proverb. He has given us understanding, and the source of that understanding is God. He wants us to know him intimately. That is the fountain of life that the Proverbs talked about right there. If you know God closely and intimately, that is a fountain that bubbles up inside of you and provides everything that you need. So let God's wisdom and Jesus' words fill your lips and fill your mind and fill your heart. That is truly a word of wisdom we can live by.